video I'll show you how to make stuffed Italian peppers. This one is Italian grandma recipe. You can make them really quickly, they're really filling. And the good thing about them is that you can make them day or night before, throw them to the fridge and then just bake them in the oven for 20 minutes. So nice and easy. Okay, I will show you all my ingredients. It's authentic Italian dish and I will show you why is it authentic and what do you need. So we're gonna start with fresh peppers. Ideally you want a mixture of color just because it looks nicer, but you want, when you buy your peppers, make sure that you buy one which can stand on its own. Why? Because you're not gonna make stuffed peppers, you want them to stand on their own instead of be, you know, wonky and have a hard time later on. You're gonna be stuffing them, we're gonna be only cutting the top, so you want them to stand on their own. So before you buy, just check what you're buying, okay? Not difficult, is it? So we've got our 6 peppers in here. We've got 1 large white onion, garlic. When it comes to garlic, garlic is very healthy. This is the best dish to hide garlic for kids. So why not use this opportunity? I don't know, because I will be using this. So every time I'm doing dishes like this, where the kids can't tell if there's a garlic or onion or whatever, I definitely go for it and add more garlic than I should, maybe. It's healthy. You can't blame me, can you? So I'm gonna add 4 garlics, probably 4 garlic cloves. You can pack as much as little as you want. So the garlic, it will be up to you how much you're gonna add. Definitely you need to have 1 onion for this amount of peppers. Now we need some minced beef. So we're always gonna use minced beef. 500 grams in here. We need fresh herbs. In Italy, we're using fresh herbs because that's a basic Italian kitchen. So we need fresh basil, we need fresh parsley, bunch of it. You can add as much or as little as you want, but you do want to add those fresh herbs to make sure the dish is authentic Italian. So we're definitely gonna be adding some. We need chopped tomatoes. Again, I always repeat in every of my videos, but check ingredients on your tomatoes. There should be nothing else than tomatoes. So in here we've got ingredients, 99.8% of tomatoes and a bit of salt. That's all. There's nothing else to it, and there shouldn't be anything else. If you've got tomato cans, there's lots of ingredients there. That's a big no-no. So you want good quality ingredients if you're making Italian dish. Any Italian dish calls for good quality ingredients. Very simple and very authentic Italian dish. So you want to get as authentic ingredients as you can to Italy. So we will need some arborio rice. This rice is authentic Italian rice and that's what we will be using. You want to get this rice, you don't want to be swapping rice for any other rice. If you're making stuffed Italian peppers, there shouldn't be any rice, any other rice but that one. So we're gonna need that rice. We'll need salt and pepper and oregano. Again, salt, pepper, oregano, and fresh herbs, basil and parsley. That's all there is there. That's all we're using. There's no Italian mixed spices. There's oregano, salt, pepper and fresh herbs. Simple as this. So that's what we're going to be using. Now, cheeses. Again, you need good quality cheeses, but we're going to be using mozzarella cheese and we're going to be using good pecorino cheese. So we've got packs in here, 2 packs in here for 50 grams, so 100 each. I will put in the first comment below exact measurements you need, but that's all we need to make authentic Italian stuffed peppers. Okay, what we're gonna do to start, we're gonna wash, of course, our peppers, get rid of the stickers in here. We're gonna peel our onion, finely chop, and garlic. We're gonna peel the garlic and press it with a garlic mincer, so we can hide it even more, so kids can see that there is some garlic, big chunks. First thing first, so to start this dish, always, I repeat, you have to start with making the rice. So we're going to want to cook the rice and cool it down, so then we can add it to the dish. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to cook the rice first, and then we can worry about other ingredients. We'll need about 220 grams of uncooked rice, and of course once cooked it will double the size. Just cook it according to the package. You can undercook it for a few minutes because you will be cooking later on in juices as well, so don't worry too much because later on we're gonna cook whole dish for 20 minutes. Okay, now we have washed our peppers, we will be chopping our onion, finely chopping our onion, and we've got 3 large garlic cloves and we're gonna press it with the garlic presser. Okay, so we've got our rice. We have cooked our rice in 450 milliliters of cold water. We added a bit of salt, then added the rice, and on very slow we cooked it for 15 minutes. And then we need to cool it down completely before we can add it to other ingredients. Make sure it's completely cold. And it's arborio rice. We use authentic Italian rice for this dish. Okay, we have finely chopped our onion, nice finely chopped. And then we've got our garlic, where we press it with a garlic presser, of course. As you can see, it's not that much of a garlic, but it's gonna improve a taste. It's gonna be delicious with the garlic, believe me. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put 1 tablespoon of olive oil in a frying pan, throw our onion until golden brown, then we're gonna add garlic. Why we don't add them both at the same time is because garlic burns quicker. So garlic, if we would put them all together, garlic would have burned, and then onion wouldn't be just fried yet. So that's why we don't want to put them together at the same time. First onion, then garlic. Okay, now we're gonna add a bit of salt. Time to add garlic. Okay, now meat going in. We're gonna be breaking it down until all nice and brown. So we're gonna be frying it for about 20 minutes. Okay, our meat is frying. Now we're gonna salt the peppers. What we have to do is just basically cut the very top of the peppers. I will show you in a second. And we're also gonna use it for a filling inside, so nothing will be wasted in here, which is always a bonus. I'll show you how to cut the peppers. So we're gonna cut the top out like here. This we're gonna chop and add it to the minced meat to fry up. And this we're gonna take out, and we're gonna make sure to get rid of the seeds as well. So it should be completely empty. And that's how we're gonna do all of them. Our peppers we're gonna add to our meat and fry it all together. Now we're gonna add some oregano. And we're gonna add half of a can, so 200 grams of tomatoes. Okay, now we have chopped our parsley, and we're gonna add 12 leaves of basil. We're gonna turn them in our hands, never cut them, never chop them. Our meat is now ready, still quite hot, but that's okay. Our peppers are ready to be filled, and we've got a completely cold rice. This is very important. If it's not cold, it will be all mushy. So, to our meat, first we're gonna add all the rice. I don't know if I mentioned, but I did cook a rice with a cover on, with a lid on, just to be to make sure you're following the instructions. So it has to be a cover on your rice when it's cooking, and it was cooked only for 15 minutes. It's gonna go to the oven, so don't worry, it's all gonna be now cooked. To our meat, we're gonna add the rice and then our herbs, fresh herbs, so parsley and basil, 12 leaves of basil torn in your hand. Okay, now we're gonna add 50 grams of pecorino cheese. Okay, now we're gonna add mozzarella cheese, 250 grams we'll need for this recipe. However, we're not gonna add all of it. We're gonna add the big healthy amount, and the rest we're gonna keep to put it on top. So make sure you add some, but not all of it. And this is what we're gonna leave for us. Now you have to taste and see if you need more salt and pepper. We're gonna stuff our peppers as well. On top of our peppers, we're gonna add some grana padano, not too much, and some fresh parsley. Okay, our peppers we're gonna throw to the oven for 20 minutes, covered with a foil. And then we're gonna add some mozzarella for the last 5 minutes. Okay, once 20 minutes is up, we're gonna uncover, add mozzarella, good amount of mozzarella cheese, and we're gonna throw it without the cover to the oven until it's melted, so about 15 minutes. And they are ready.